from there. Okay, so we have someone saying I'm awesome. Okay, that's good. Someone is good. I would like you guys to use the chat so we can get to talk to one another. And that's the best way we can have so much fun in today's session. Okay. So how has your week been? Easy, great, amazing, stressful, boring. Just one word. Let's just classify how your week has been so far. Okay, so let me see. Somebody saying, "Oh, Shedrack is saying, I'm great, fantastic. It's good to have you here." Okay, someone said sound. iPhone is saying sound. Thanks a lot for that. I need more people. We are over 20 people on the call at the moment, so let's interact. Okay, even though it's a virtual session, okay, you might actually you will get a lot from today's session. Okay, you will get a lot from the session today. Well, you need to interact, guys. You need to interact. Okay, interesting. Somebody said boring. The week has been okay, probably stressful, probably boring. It could be mean anything. Okay, interesting. Somebody said it has been awesome. Okay, and quite a number of people have been having an awesome day. That's good. That's absolutely great to hear that. Okay. My week has been a bit busy. Okay, very busy. But anyways, what can we do? Okay, we would have to make it work, isn't it? So essentially, first off, okay, I would like to welcome everybody. Okay, welcome to 10 Analytics. Welcome to today's session. And also, thanks a lot for taking out time to attend today's session. Okay, taking out the next 1 hour, 2 hours to learn something is very, very. I don't know. I want to appreciate you guys. To be honest with you, not a lot of people do this, but we need to appreciate you for taking out that time on a Thursday evening to listen to us. Okay. Before we jump into the session, I would also like to know where you're joining from. Okay, so are you currently in Nigeria? Are you currently in Ghana? Are you currently in the UK? Are you in Canada? Are you in France? Are you in Japan? Are you in Malaysia? Where are you joining at the moment? Let's talk. United Kingdom, okay, South Africa. Good to have you here. Lagos, Nigeria. Shadrach, Vic from UK, Timmy from UK. Stephen from Nigeria. So you see, you are going to be meeting a lot of people from different parts of the world, and I can see that already. We have someone from Ibadan, Nigeria, Abuja, Dubai. Oh, Kingsley from Dubai. Good to have you here. Okay. Any other person? Let me see. Maybe two more people, and I will continue with the session. Ghana, Boy, and Imo, Nigeria, Abuja. So we have Nigerians, we have Ghanaians, we have South Africans on the call. They are people from Dubai, UK, and so on. All right. Anyways, it's good to have you guys here. To be honest with you, I'm excited, I'm elated to have you guys on today's session. Okay. So today we're going to be looking at a beginner's guide to data validation, data visualization using Python. Okay. A beginner's guide to data visualization using Python. Now, a lot of people are looking to getting started in data science. Okay, a lot of people are looking to get started in data science, usually are of the opinion that Python is difficult. Okay, now from your own experience, if you've learned before, or what's your perception about Python? I want to know also, what's your perception? What do you think about Python? When you hear the word Python, do you think difficulty? Do you think easy? Do you think I'm not a programmer? What comes to your mind when you hear Python? I want to know. Okay. So what do you think? What do you think about Python? In just one word, difficult, easy. What would you classify Python as? Okay. I want to know also today. Okay. So just put it in the chat. When the word Python comes to mind, all right, when you say you want to become a data scientist, you need to learn Python. So when it says extensive, Stephen is saying it's extensive, meaning that it's either it's a lot to learn. Okay, I won't believe that's what extensive is talking about. So maybe it feels like it's a lot to learn. So probably you start today and the next 2 days you just feel like you feel overwhelmed because of the number of things that you need to learn. So I feel like that's what extensive is talking about. Okay. Any other person? What comes to mind when you hear Python? What comes to mind when you hear the word Python? Not the snake this time around, but programming language, Python programming language. Is it difficult? Okay. English like okay, broad. I want to get that. Maybe that's what I mean, broad. Broad, probably, yes, broad. English like they're speaking English. Okay, no problem. All right. Do you guys find it difficult? Do you think it is difficult to write It's only the snake I know, no problem. Don't worry, we'll explore that today. Okay. All right. So some people think Python is extensive. Some people think it's broad. Some people think it is English-like. Some people only think about their animal when they think of Python, when they hear of Python. But anyways, we're going to be looking at Python today for data visualization. And um, one of the key technologies you need to learn to become a data scientist is Python. So Python is a programming language, okay? It's a programming language. We are going to look at a live case study today, live example, of using Python for data visualization. And I want you guys to do it with me. I will want you guys to do it along with me. Even if you've never programmed before in your life, you've not done it zero, you don't have any, somebody said they don't even know how it looks like. Don't worry. In today's session, you will be able to do your codes and you'll be able to build your visualization in today's class in the next 30, 45 minutes. Just one day, just the next 1 hour, you will be able to write your codes, you'll be able to visualize, and you'll be able to tell a story based off the data within just 1 hour. That's all I need from you, just 1 hour. You would be able to do the same thing I'm doing. All right. So if you have a laptop, please just open your laptop, okay? And let's start the session together. Okay. Now let's get started. We have a lot of people that are joining for the first time, okay? And we should, even if you're not joining for the first time, we just need to reiterate our mandate, what we stand for, our vision, our mission, what we're looking to achieve. All right. What's the whole essence of Tenalytics? Why are we here today? That's exactly what we're going to be exploring. All right. So now about Tenalytics. Let's talk about Tenalytics. We are an educational technology firm. Okay. So we specialize in, educating people that are looking to transition into the tech space. Now, it's very simple. Our goal, our vision is to get more Africans into the tech space. So you're an African in Africa. So you're an African in Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, anywhere in Africa, or you're an African outside the country. So we have Africans in Dubai, Africans in the UK, Africans in Canada, US, any part of the world, and you're looking to transition into the tech space. This is essentially what we are designed to do. So we help Africans across the world transition into the tech space. And in the last 4 years of being in operation, we've helped over 2,000 plus people transition from classroom to getting their first job. Over 2,000 people from classroom to getting their first tech job. And we'll talk about that today. So today we have proof. So most people will tell you they've done 2,000, they've done the 5,000, they've done 10,000, but no proof. But today I'm going to show you the proof that people have gone from zero experience in data science, okay, to getting a job in data science. I will show you people, Nigerians, Africans, Ghanaians, South Africans, Kenyans that have actually gone through the training program and are currently working as data analysts, data scientists, logistics analysts, and so on. All right, I will show you the proof, okay? All right. And those are the things that we'll be talking about today. Okay. So that's what we stand for. Okay. Getting more Africans into the tech space. That's what we stand for. That's what we want to achieve. And that's what we've been doing in the last 4 years. Now, who is Ifemena Ipro? So my name is Ifemena Ipro. I'll be the one facilitating today's session. Okay. So I have a wealth of experience cutting across different roles within the data ecosystem. So I've worked as a data analyst, I've worked as a data scientist, I've worked as a data engineer, I've worked as a cloud platform developer, I've worked across different aspects of the data ecosystem. So I have vast experience when it comes to analytics, science, engineering, and data as a whole. I want to believe that, when you're talking about addiction, I think I'm addicted to data. I love data. Anything that has to do with data, I love it. Okay. So, but it wasn't like that from the start of my experience. Okay. So when I finished university, okay, I did economics undergraduate. So economics was what I read in university. So you will notice that that's a computer science related degree. Okay. So I did economics. So nothing background was not anything close to computer science or anything like that. So my first job also was as a management consultant. Okay, so I worked in the management consulting space for like 4 years before taking that decision to transition into the tech space. So, a lot of people are looking to transition at the moment. Probably you're a customer service representative, you're working as a care worker, you're working as a warehouse staff, you're working in any industry, you're working something not related to tech at all, and you're looking to transition into the tech space. I understand where you are. Okay. I understand where you are. I understand where you want to get to. All right. And that's literally the premise in which we started analytics to get more Africans that have no degree, no computer science related degree, and get them into the tech space. Okay. So currently I do more of contracting, okay, data science contractor, okay, working across for businesses in the UK, US, and in Canada. So I'm currently based in Canada. So I'm currently doing the session based in Canada, and I work for businesses in Canada deploying data analytics, data science, data engineering initiative for businesses across, these three key regions. All right. So I usually just like to emphasize that my experience, okay, when I started my degree, economics, not computer science related, and I was able to transition into the data ecosystem by just learning and gaining experience. All right. We'll talk about how you're able to achieve all these things in today's session. Okay. All right. So we're going to be doing four things in today's session. We are going to be doing four things in today's session. In the next 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours, maximum, ridiculously 2 hours, we're going to be doing four things in today's session. Number one is we are going to code today. All right. So the coding that everybody's talking about, oh, coding. Do you know how to code? You need to know how to code. Everybody talks about the tech space and you think about coding. Okay. We're going to code today. Even if you've never done it before in your life, somebody said you've not seen Python before. Don't worry. This is your first time seeing Python, but you'll see that you would be able to write your codes in today's session. All right. So I want you to get your laptop, get your jotter, get a piece of pen, okay, a pen, jot things down so you can take things out of this session. Okay. So, like I said, number one is we are going to be doing a live session, a live coding session today with just about a 30-minute session for us to talk. You see, you personally, you on the call will be able to you'll be able to write your own code, your own self. Okay. Number two is the pathway to becoming a data scientist and securing a job. So you learning a new skill today, it's not for the fun of it. It's not just for you to have fun. Okay. It's not just for you to have a certificate. It's for you to upskill yourself and also get a job, get a high-paying job. So how do you do this? How do you learn? How do you secure a job? So those things we'll be exploring in today's session. Okay. Now the other part, number three, the growth internship program. So Analytics growth internship program. This is one of the key factors that have helped quite a number of people that have gone through analytics to get a job within the tech space. Okay, so a lot of people are looking to get internship experience, to get job experience, to get life experiences. How do you build this experience? We'll talk about that when we get to you, the Analytics internship program. Okay, and number four, we have a special discount for you. So you wait to the end of the session, you will get to know more about our discounts. Okay, so you see, we have four amazing things to do today. So trust me, the next 1 hour, 30 minutes to 2 hours maximum, you're going to be having a lot of fun and you're going to be learning a lot within the next 2 hours. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is the live session, the live coding session, in which the two of us or everybody on the call, we're going to be we'll be coding today. For the first time, you've never done it before, you'll be doing it today. And you'll see that you would be able to learn how to program in just about 30 minutes. Okay. Then we talk about the pathway to becoming a data scientist and securing a job. Okay. Number three, the growth internship program. Number four, special offer. Okay. Special discount, not for everybody, just for you that wait to the end of the session. Okay. So you would like to wait to the end of the session to get to know more about the special discount that we are offering you. All right. So there's something I usually like to say before we jump into the session. Okay. All right. If you're having a very good time at the moment, put a one in the chat. Let me see. Let me see the people that are listening to me. If you're having a good time, put a one in the chat. Oh yeah, put the one in the chat. If you're having a good time, please put a one in the chat. See me is having a good time. Fantastic. Xiaomi is having a good time also. One, Chacha is having a good time. Steven, Charles, I'm excited, to be honest. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are one of the most interactive people I've been with in a very long time. I'm usually excited when I have interactive people like this. Thanks for dropping the one in the chat. Awesome. All right. So there's something I usually like to tell people. It always seems impossible until it is done. So you want to become a data scientist today, all right? You always there's that thing within you that just feels like it's a daunting task. It's a very challenging task. Okay, so the key question is it always seems impossible until it is done, until you start and you finish it and you complete it. And we have, like I said, we've done over 2,000 people in the last 4 years, helping them transition from no technical background to getting their first job within the tech space. No technical background to getting a job in the first place. Do you believe that? If you don't believe it, we have evidence. Okay, most people that are beginners need evidence to make that decision, to make that conscious step that if I try, I will get it. The only key thing there is try. If I try, I would get it. So let's listen to some of our previous participants that have gone on to getting jobs within tech space. Okay, we have Tony that got a job with as a benefit analyst with the NHS in the UK, and also we have Oluwatosin that got a job also as a fraud analyst working for one of the top financial firms in the UK. Okay, working as a fraud analyst. Okay, so I'm just going to take one of them. I'm just going to listen to Tony just for about a minute. It's just maximum 1 minute. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen and ensure that you can hear Tony when she speaks. Okay, just give me a second. I'm going to share my audio and let's go. So I'm going to play Tony's video real quick. Okay, so you also can listen to Tony and know that, okay,
This is how AI.
if I try.
Hello everyone, my name is Tony and I recently got a job as a benefits analyst in the UK. I've come from a medical background as a pharmacist who is interested in, breaking into tech. My first encounter with analytics was on LinkedIn. I joined one of their masterclass, just one masterclass where Efemina spoke, and it just took that masterclass to convince me. I joined in August, and a month after, I got a job. To be honest with you, every information skill that I was able to apply to get that job, I owe it to Tenalytics. Tenalytics did a great job and is still doing a great job. They groom you and nurture you from the cradle till you become confident. So my advice for you, most importantly, is join. Be integrated into a platform that empowers you and allows you to easily get that first job.
I'm excited to hear that. Every time I listen to these testimonials, okay, of Nigerians, Africans across the world getting jobs that they felt were, above them in some kind of way. Okay, just imagine you getting the job within one of the top, organizations in the UK, in the US, in Canada, and you have no background. She told you actually said it. She said she's coming from a medical background. She was a pharmacist. Okay, so nothing related to tech. No background in tech at all. So when we are giving you evidence that you don't need anything to get started, you don't need any prior experience, you don't need any certificates, you don't need any of those things to get started. Hence the reason why I said it always seems impossible until it gets done. We'll listen to Tosin later. Okay, Oluwatosin, that's the guy that got a job as a fraud analyst with also one of the top financial institutions in the UK. Okay, we'll listen to Tosin later. Okay, we'll listen to Tosin later. And we have a bunch of other people that you can listen to. All right, I will show you where you can go to listen to our participants that have gone on to getting jobs within the tech space. I remember Tony said it only took a masterclass. So this is the masterclass that we're having at the moment. So I want you guys to you just listen and go along with me today. Okay, that's all I need from you. Just maximum 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours. We're going to be wrapping up. Okay, so I just want your full attention. Full attention. Okay, that's all I need within the next 1 hour, 30 minutes, maximum 2 hours, and you'll see what you can actually do. Okay, all right. So let's try something. We're going to be going straight into today's session, the practical session. That's the first aspect of our session. The first aspect. So if you're a programmer, you are not a programmer, you've never done this before in your life, it doesn't matter. All I want you to do is open a browser. Okay, open any browser you are using, any browser. You're using Google Chrome. I'm going to be using Google Chrome. Okay, so if you're using Explorer, if you're using Safari, if you're using any browser in this world, okay, literally, okay, not on your mobile phone, child. Don't go and open the browser on your mobile phone. All right, get a laptop. Okay, you need a laptop for us to do this today. Okay, so if you have your laptop open, okay, all you need to do is open a browser, like I said, okay, and type in Google Colab. Google Colab, collab, like to collaborate, collab. Okay, that's what you're looking for. Type in Google Colab on Google. On Google, type in Google Colab. So people will say it's Google. Okay, I don't know which one is correct. Can you guys correct me? Is it Google or Google? Okay, or Google. Which one is correct? Google or Google? Anyone is correct as long as you understand what I'm trying to say. That's fantastic. All you need to do is go on Google Colab and go on Google your browser and type in Google Colab. Okay, press enter. Okay, all right. Now, once you press enter, you'll see the search. All right, you'll see the search and you see it to welcome to Colab. Okay, Colab Google. Okay, that's the first link you see there. Once you type in Google Colab on your search browser, once you type in Google Colab on your search browser, okay, the first option that you have there is welcome to Colab. So this is free of charge. Google Colab is free. You don't need to pay a dime for it. You don't need to download any clunky device, any clunky application. It's free of charge. The only thing that you need is a Gmail account. The only thing that you need is a Gmail account, Gmail, like a Gmail. All right. So if you don't have a Gmail, just create any Gmail. Just create a Gmail account for yourself. It's free of charge. Creating a Google account, a Gmail account is free. So just create one. Okay. And once you use your Gmail to create the account, you're good to go. Literally good to go. All right. So once you have that, okay, once you have that, all you need to do is click on file, okay, and click on new notebook. Click on file and click on new notebook. Click on file and click on new notebook. Click on file and click on new notebook. All right, click on file and click on new notebook. And it will open a new notebook for you. For the beginners in the house, you'll be surprised. What is a notebook? The notebook I know in my past experience were exercise book. Okay, you know, when we're in primary school, secondary school, we use a lot of notebook, exercise books, okay? But this time around, this is a more matured way and a more matured notebook, okay? All right. So how many of us currently have Google Colab open? Okay. How many of us? If you have Google Colab open, I want you to put G in the chat. Put G in the chat. Put G in the chat. G. So you see, you would do something very amazing today, and you'll be surprised. You'll be like, is it me that is doing this thing? You'll be surprised. Today's session, you would actually ask yourself, is it me that is doing this thing? Me that never knew how to me that have never seen Python before. I can actually do this in just 30 minutes. You'll see how surprised you are within the next 30 minutes. Okay, so I can see the G's coming in. All my G's in the house. Put the G's in the chat if you have Google Colab. Sorry, I used to be a rapper. Okay, my past experience. So before I started management consulting, I used to rap. So pardon me if I start to rap during the session. Okay, so all my G's in the house. Open Google Colab. Okay, so that we can collab. I'm rhyming already, yeah. All right, all my G's in the house. Keep it coming, yeah. So I have a lot of G's in the house. Keep it coming, keep it coming. So all you need to do is just go to your Google Chrome or your browser, type in Google Chrome, Google Colab, okay, and click on the first link that you see there. All right. So all my G's in the house, put a G once you have Google Colab open up. Okay. So now for beginners, some people have seen Python. Some people have not seen Python before in their life. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain something for you to understand Python to an extent. Okay, to an extent. So this is what we call Google Colab. Google Colab. Give me a second. I'm going to look for a pen. Okay, so that I can show you. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Okay. So this is what we call I'm just going to put an hashtag. I'm going to zoom in so you can see my screen better. Okay, 175 should be good enough. Okay, so Google Colab, okay, Google Colab is what we call is an IDE. Okay, so you see today's session, you're not just going to be learning, you're going to be learning some keywords. Okay, so after today's session, you would actually be able to hold conversation with another fellow data scientist to say that, oh, I use Google Colab. And you know, Google Colab is an IDE. Okay, so an IDE, what does it stand for? It stands for Integrated Development Environment. Okay, integrated development environment. Integrated development environment. I mean, if you can say that, okay, you're a tech bro already. You can get a certificate anywhere that you're a tech bro, okay, or a Texas. Integrated development environment. And a lot of people will hear this and feel intimidated, like this is too much English for me to comprehend. Okay, a lot of people feel like this is too much English for me to comprehend. But let me explain it in a layman term. Okay, in layman terms. Okay, now integrated development environment. Let me explain this. Now, if you want to fry eggs, if you want to fry today, you want to cook eggs, you want to make scrambled eggs. What utensil would you use to do the frying? Let me put it that way. What utensil in the kitchen would you use to do the frying? Okay, what utensil would you use in frying the eggs that you want to make scrambled eggs? Okay, okay. What utensil would you use? What utensil would you use to fry eggs? Evans, I love your vibe too. I love it. Keep it coming. Drop a chat. Let's interact in the chat, okay? What utensil would you use to fry eggs? You want to make scrambled eggs. What utensil would you use? I want you guys put it in the chat. I want us to talk. Let's interact, guys. Okay? Let's interact. Okay? You want to fry eggs today? What utensil would you use? A frying pan. Thank you very much. Chacha, thank you very much. Okay? A frying pan. All right. When you want to make scrambled eggs, you won't get the biggest pot in your house to make scrambled eggs. Okay. Okay. So you see, there is a what? There is a utensil for that particular meal. Okay. You want to cook jollof rice. There's a particular pot, okay, that you use to cook the jollof rice. You want to make stew. There's another pot that you use to do your stew. So you see, even in the kitchen, there are different utensils that you use for different purposes. Okay, you want to make scrambled eggs, you use this. You want to make toast. There is a particular kind of aluminum pan pot that you use to make toast. There are so many utensils. All right, so if a kitchen or if your kitchen can use different tools to prepare different meals, it's the same thing as IDE. Okay, now let me bring it back to IDE now. Okay, now looking at it now as a professional, if you want to create slides, you want to create like a slide presentation, you want to do a presentation, all right, just like what I have here, this kind of slides presentation, and you can go back, you can go forward, and all that. You will do it in what? You will do it in PowerPoint. Okay, you will do it in PowerPoint. You can't say you want to do slide presentation and you go to Microsoft Word to do it. You can't do that. If you have a presentation coming up, you can't go to Microsoft Word to do a presentation. Okay? You can't go to Excel, Microsoft Excel, to go and design the presentation slides. It's impossible. Okay? All right. Now, the same thing, if you want to write your thesis, you want to write your projects, like they call them in Nigeria, okay, you want to do a project, you want to write your thesis, all right? You can't go to PowerPoint to do your thesis. You can't go to Excel to write your thesis. What application would you use? You would use Microsoft Word, okay? So you see these applications, that's what we call environment. They call them development environment. We call them as development environments. So now, in order for you to develop slides, you go to Microsoft PowerPoint. In order for you to develop a Word document, you go to your Microsoft Word. In order for you to do spreadsheet calculations, you go to Microsoft Excel. Okay? Now, take for example, you write a formula in Excel, okay, equals to 2 multiplied by 2. Okay? And you take that formula and you carry it to PowerPoint. Do you think PowerPoint would understand that formula? They cannot understand. It's impossible. Okay. If you take that same formula from Excel and you carry it to PowerPoint, you carry it to Word, Word also would not understand that function. Okay. So you see, different environments used for different things. Simple. Different application used for different things. Okay. So you see this collab, Google Colab, is an integrated development environment that is used for Python. That is used for Python. Now, if you write Python in this environment, this Google Colab would understand, okay, would understand what you're writing and it will give you a result of what you're looking for. Okay, so in order for you to write your Python code, so you cannot go to Microsoft Word to write Python. Microsoft Word will not understand what you're writing. If you take that Python code and go to PowerPoint or you go to Excel, they can never understand Python codes. It's just like you, a Yoruba man in Nigeria, going to China to speak Yoruba, nobody will understand what you're saying. Okay? Do you understand? The same thing if a China person is coming to Nigeria or Ghana or South Africa to speak Chinese, nobody will understand. Okay? So the key thing is just think of it as an environment that understands what you're writing. Okay? All right. So Google Colab is an IDE, integrated development environment, an environment that understands the Python code that you're writing. It's as simple as that. Okay? It's as simple as that, honestly speaking. Okay? So if you understand that, put a one in the chat if you understand. I'm liking you guys too. You guys are too awesome. How did I get all these awesome people in one place? This is very unique. It's a unique time to be alive, guys. All right. I have a lot of awesome people on the call at the moment. But anyways, you see what you'll do in the next, few minutes. Okay. All right. So today's session, okay. All right. We are going to be doing data visualization in Python. Okay. Data visualization in Python. Okay. All right. And the last thing I'm going to teach you is running your code. Running your code. Okay. So in order for you to run your code, you press Shift. Okay. Press Shift plus Enter. Hey, let's go. You guys are coders already, yeah? You're programmers. All right. You guys are programmers already. So you see all those people when you're watching a movie, okay, and that's tech bro or tech whiz, okay, or tech sis, okay, wants to act, they want to hack a system. You'll just see them, they'll be pressing the computer very fast and pressing enter. Do you know? So in order for you to execute your code, so running your code or what we call executing, so they call it either running or execute your code. Okay, executing your code or anyhow you want to do it. Okay, either running your code or executing your code. You press shift and enter together. Don't press it one after the other. Don't press shift, then press enter. Press shift and press enter together at the same time. Okay, hold shift down and press enter. Okay, you see it will open a new line for you automatically. Okay, it will open a new line for you. All right, so that's exactly what we have done. So to run your code, just press enter into the cell, and press shift and enter. Okay, shift and enter, press it together, and you see a new line will be created. Okay, a new line will be created. Now, who is currently on the same line with me? Let me see. If you're on the same line with me today, let's see. Let's start our coding. Let's start. All right, your side is so soft. I'm enjoying every moment. Fantastic. I'm enjoying myself too. I'm enjoying you guys. Same line. Thank you. All right, let's go. Now, the first thing, okay, I can see people responding now. Let's go into our coding. Now, a lot of people, before we go into that next line, okay, a lot of people are scared of AI. Okay, a lot of people are scared of AI. A lot of people don't want to learn tech anymore because they feel like AI is going to get our jobs. So why would I learn? Why would I use AI? Why would I want to even stress myself when AI can also do the job? Okay, why would I want to stress myself? That's some people's mindset. But now let me show you why this is the best time for you to become a data scientist. I will show you today using AI. Okay, so you see Google Colab has an inbuilt AI architecture. Okay, so you see start coding or generate with AI. Fantabulous, isn't it? And this is where, even as a beginner, you can start to code. Even as a beginner, you've not done this before in your life. This is the first time you're seeing it in your life. You would be able to do this particular exercise. Okay? So we're going to be leveraging this particular feature within Google Colab. Okay, we're going to be leveraging this AI feature within Google Colab, and you will be able to do it. You'll see how easy it is to do it. All right, so let's jump straight into it. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, so I'm going to click on this generate with AI. You see it here, start coding or generate with AI. Generate. You see, once you hover your mouse around generate, all right, click on it. You see, it will give you to write a prompt. It will tell you prompt, write, generate, write what you want, write what you want, write what you want. So now let's create our first prompt. Let's create our first prompt. See, as a beginner, you don't need any experience. Okay, let me show you the experience that you need. Okay, so now what we're going to do, okay, what we're going to write here is we're going to create a data set. Okay, we're going to create our own data set. Okay, for us to practice data visualization. We personally, we on the call, all of us, okay, we're going to create our own data sets that we are going to use for data visualization. So let's start. Let's do it together. Okay, so I'll say create a data frame. So I'm going to be, like I said, today, you will learn some new terminologies, okay, that you can use going forward, free of charge. Okay, I'm not going to charge you for that. Okay, so you're going to learn some new terminology. So, for example, this terminology is called a data frame. So a lot of you will be like, what is a data frame? You know, let me tell you, don't tell anybody, don't tell anybody, just between the two of us. Do you know what a data frame is? A data frame is, I'll whisper it so that no other person will hear us, okay? A data frame is a table. A table. A table is called a data frame. That's what it is, okay? So you see, in data science, you know, every domain just like to come up with a different name, okay? All right? Every domain just like to come up with something different so that they make it look unique, okay? They make it look unique. So when I say data frame, it basically means a table. It's like me saying create a table. A data frame is a table, okay? All right, so let's put it there. Make a data frame of, let me say 15 students or 15 students, okay? Students, okay? With their age, okay? With their age, let me say, I'm looking at students, okay? So I'll say 15 students with their age, exam scores, okay, height, their height in feet, okay, what else? Their weight, okay, weight in kg, okay, weight in kg, and let's say gender. And what else can we look at? And something else. I'll pick one person. I'll pick anything from any other person. So we're creating a table with 15 students, okay? All right, 15 students. They have age, they have an exam score, height, weight, gender. We have age already. We've taken age, student age. We have student age. Something else. Um, Nationality, name is going to come in. Don't worry. Race, location. That's why I love location. So I'm going to take location and location. Okay. So you see it here. Okay. Create a data frame of complexion. Don't worry, you can add your own. Don't worry, you're free to add it. Don't worry, okay? I'm just going to take this one. So create a data frame of 15 students with their age, exam scores, height in feet, weight in kg, gender, and location. Okay, let me just put UK, all right? For it to location in the UK. Okay, let's use that. Okay, so you see how dynamic it look like. All right, so we've just added this is what we call a prompt. Okay, this is what we call a prompt. So we are prompting the AI feature to create something for us, to generate something for us. So once you finish typing, just press enter. Don't press any other thing. Just press, once you finish typing, press enter. Okay, and you see it is generating it for me. Okay, it's generating it for me. So give it a few seconds. Fantabulous. You see this? If you can see my screen, have you guys pressed enter? Did you guys see your code? So even as a beginner, you have designed your code. Even as a beginner, okay, you have designed your code. So what I want you to do now is, where have you guys seen your code? Put a one in the chat if you can see your code. If it has generated your code for you. All right, put a one in the chat if Google Colab has generated your code for you. One, Tommy, number one, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Put a one in the chat if your Google Colab has generated your code for you. I'm missing. Don't worry. You have well, just stay to the end. You get the recording of the session. You can do it also. You can try your hands on it. Okay, somebody's asking, how did you get generate? I'll quickly do that. I'll come over that again. Okay, I'll come over that. For you that have one already, just wait. Okay, I'll come back to you. Okay, for you guys that have generated, just wait. I'll come back. Okay, for the people that want to find out. So, all right, once you create, just create, you see new code. You see code here on the top left, code. Okay, press enter. Just click on it. Click on it. Okay, just click on it. You see start coding or generate with AI. Start coding or generate with AI. Okay, start coding or generate with AI. So click on generate. Click on generate and just type in this prompt. I'm going to copy this prompt for you so that you can just copy and paste it. Okay, I'm going to put it in the chat so you can use it. Okay. Okay, so just put it inside the prompt and press enter. That's all you need to do. That's literally all you need to do. All right. So that's all you need to do, to be honest with you. All right. So once you do that, it will give you it will give you this. Okay. All right. Once you do that, it will give you all this. Okay, so if you have some question, if yours is not working, okay, you're just joining, don't worry, just watch. Literally, that's all you need to do. So if you've missed a certain step, it's just 1 hour, okay? So we can't do too much. You will get the recording. So if you have missed out on a certain step, just relax, okay? Get the recording and try. That's all you need to do, okay? All right. So now, for the people that have done this already, okay, for the people that have done this already, for the people that I was able to get this particular prompt, all you need to do is the last line, I'll change it to DF, which is the data frame, DF, data frame, and I'll put dot ed. Okay, data frame dot ed, like a full stop, I'm typing ed. Like I'll be the ed and not the tail. Okay, data frame dot ed. Okay, and I'll press shift and enter. Always remember to run your code, you press what? Shift plus enter. So once you're inside this place, just press shift enter, shift and enter together. That's all you need to do. Okay, so in order for you to just do that, just press once you're inside your code, just press shift and enter together. Okay, what is PD? PD is pandas, okay? PD is pandas. That's what we call pandas. So pandas is used for data processing. So we use panda for data processing. Data processing, okay? So processing of data, any kind of data, structured data most usually, okay? So it helps you with processing your data. So that's what we call pandas, okay? Pandas is called, that's what it is for data processing. Okay. So once you see that, so with this line of code, you see you've not done, if you've never done coding before, all you need to do is just to tell Python or tell Google Colab, create a data frame of 15 students with their age, their exam scores, height in feet, weight in kg, gender, and location in the UK. And it came into like it literally designed the code base for you. And you see it here, you have the name, you have the age, you have the exam score, you have the height and feet, you have the weight in kg, you have the gender, and you have the location. Okay, and you have the location. All right. So let me see. Some people might generated it, but it is landscape. It is landscape. So that's why I said at the last line, change it to df.end. For the last line, change it to df.end. Okay. All right. df.end. That's all you need to do for the last line. For the person that is saying, okay, do you know what? Let me ask some people to unmute themselves, okay, so that we can go along together, okay? Just one last time. So I'm going to, if you want to raise up your hand, if you are lost and you need help finding your way, real quick, I'll just do that in like a minute, okay? All right, I'll do that in a minute. So I'm going to stop sharing. If you are lost, just raise up your hand, and I can see who else, who is there that is lost. If some people are just joining, don't worry, you'll get the recording and you can start from there. Okay, so raise up your hand if you're lost. Raise up your hand if you are lost and you need help. Okay, Adora, I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself, and I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself and share your screen. So share your screen. Okay, Ado HR. Go ahead. Do you want to share your screen so we can do it together real quick in like a minute, maximum 1 minute? Go ahead,
Okay.
please. Yeah. Try now. Try sharing your screen. So you there? Do you want to share your screen real quick so we can go ahead with it? Not on your mobile phone. I said it already, not on your mobile phone. So you can't do this on your mobile phone, unfortunately. Okay? Not on your mobile phone. You'll need a computing force. You'll need a laptop for you to do this. Okay. So any other person using their laptop? All right. Any other person using their laptop? So let me see. Lovett, let me ask you. So Adora, I'm not sure if it's Adora, but Adora HR, you would need a laptop to do that. Okay. Unfortunately, you need a laptop. Okay. Lovett, do you want to go ahead quickly? Or Chacha? Let me ask Chacha. Chacha has been
Yes.
responsive.
Okay.
Okay, somebody's sharing their screen already. Okay, so let me just do this. So can you make the screen bigger, please? Can you just click on the maximize your screen, please? Okay, so what I want you to take that one out. Thank you very much. So what you need to do for the new, can you what I want you to do, click on the delete. You see on the top right, you'll see that dustbin line on that dustbin, the dustbin icon, the dustbin that looks like a delete on the top right, where you are, where your mouse is at the moment, you will see like a trash can icon. Can you unmute yourself? Where's your name? This is Samuel. What's your name? Samuel Adeoti. Can you unmute yourself, please? Samuel, can you unmute yourself real quick, please?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yes. Now, can you see that dustbin icon, the dustbin icon that you have there? The dustbin icon. Just keep going to the right, just to your right, to your right, to your right,
Yes.
to your right. No. Scroll down, move your mouse down, down, down. Yes, exactly that. Delete that. So we're going to do this all over again. Delete. All right. So now you see that generates with AI. For those people that are just doing it, I want you to click on that dustbin icon again. Click on that dustbin line on. Yeah, it's a dustbin line on. Dustbin icon. Delete everything. I want you to do all over again. So for the people that are just starting, that are just seeing this for the first time. Okay, now go to the top left. You see code. Click on that. All right. You see generate with AI. Generate with AI. Okay. So I'm going to paste my prompt for you to just copy and paste. So look at the charts. Okay. On the charts, you would see. Give me a second. Where's my chart, Seth? Okay. All right. So on the chart, you would see I've posted the prompt that you're going to use. So go to the chat. I've pasted the prompt. So can you see the prompt? Can you see the prompt?
I'm copying it.
All right, fantastic. So click on generate with AI. Click on generate. Click on generate. You see generate there, just in the middle there. Yes. Now paste that prompt in the box. That thing that you copied and paste. Just copy and paste it there. Just yeah. All right, we might not have enough time. This might take us a lot of time to do this, okay? So I don't want to waste too much time on this session. It's just about 1 hour, 30 minutes. I want to be here. Just copy and paste. That's all you need to do. Copy and paste that prompt. Are you there, Samuel?
Yes, I'm with you.
Control C, Control V. That's all you need to do.
Yes, I don't know why.
Okay, all right. So maybe it's not working. Okay, maybe it's not copying. Okay. Okay, just type it out. Okay, type it out real quick. Create a data frame. Create a data frame. Create a data frame, okay, of 15 students. Okay, with their age, exam score, height and feet. Okay, I think you can see you can see it. Okay, height and feet, weight in kg. Let's go. Weight in kg. Gender. And location in the UK. You can put location in, I don't know, what let's say South Africa. Use South Africa for your own. Someone in South Africa or anywhere you are. Okay? All right, press enter. Okay, just press enter on your laptop. Don't worry. Just press enter. Click inside, click inside the prompt and press enter. All right, you see it's generating for you now. So let's see what it gives you at the end of the day. Let's see. Fantabulous. Okay. So scroll down. Okay, scroll down. So you see it at the end. Okay. Delete that last line. I don't need it to comment like that. Okay. Delete the last line where you have print. Okay. Delete it. And put df.ed. df.ed. Full stop ed. Exactly. Open bracket, close brackets. Yeah. Shift enter to run your code. Press shift and enter together. Shift. No. Exactly. Can you see it now? So all you need to do was to change that last line, df.ed. That's all you need to do. All right. So anyways, I'm going to take over I'm going to go back. Okay. And I would do it again for the people that are just joining for the first time. I will do it again one last time, but that will be the end for me taking it, going back and forth. So I'll be going back and forth. All right.
Please, can I ask a question?
Yes, you can. Please go ahead.
Okay, please. Why is it that we have to do the data frame again at the end of while it has produced the result? We still do df of enter.
Fantastic, very good question. So this df.ed is to view the top 5 rows. The top 5 rows. I want to see how the data set looks like.
5 rows.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so just to view the top 5 rows, right?
Exactly.
Okay. And so it's coming with the columns now, the column headers.
Exactly. It's coming with the column headers and it's coming with the rows and all that. You are brilliant. You're too smart. You guys are too much. I won't lie to you. So I would have to mute everybody back so that we don't have anybody just interrupting the class when they join. Okay. But if you have any questions, just raise up your hand or drop it in the chat. Okay. And I'll drop it. Okay. Okay. So all right. So let's take it. We don't have enough time. Okay. I'll need to just go ahead with this. Okay. So I'm going to do this one more time for the people that missed out. For people that don't know what they're doing. I'll do it one more time, just one last time. So all you need to do is click on this plus, add a code, add a line, insert the code. Click on that. It will give you this prompt, start coding or generate with AI. That's all you need. Once that prompt is there, click on generate. It's not, you're not doing any other thing. Don't do any other thing. Just click on this plus code and start coding with AI or start coding or generate with AI. Just click on generate with AI. Okay. In this particular place, type in this, create a data frame of 15. We are the one creating our data sets. Okay. In most cases, you don't need to create your own data sets. The organization will give you the data sets. Okay. All right. That's not what we're looking at today. Okay. So today we just want to practice data visualization. We want to practice coding first off. Okay. So now we said create a data frame of 15 students with their age, exam scores, height in feet, weight in kg, gender, and location in the UK. So I can use UK. If you're in Nigeria, put Nigeria. If you're in Ghana, put Ghana. If you're in Dubai, put Dubai. Whatever location that you are in, please put your own experiment. Okay? So create a data frame of 15 students with their age, exam scores, height in feet, weight in kg, gender, and location in the UK. You just press enter. When you are still inside that box, that's for generation, press enter. And it will come up with a code for you. It will come up with a code for you. So you don't need to stress yourself, okay? It will come up with the code for you. So this last line, I don't want to print. I say just type in df.ed. The last line of your code, no matter how the code looks like, just put in df.ed. That's all you need to do. df.ed is to view the top 5 rows, the top 5 rows in your data set. Okay, that's all. So we have 15 students. I don't want to see all the 15 students at once. I only want to see the top 5, the first 5 rows. So once you have that, the next thing to do is press Shift and Enter. Press Shift and Enter to execute, to run your code. So once you've done it and you don't see this table, just press Shift and Enter. That's all you need to do. Just press Shift plus N, Shift plus Enter. That's all you need to do. So once you press Shift plus Enter, it will create a new line for you, okay? Another line for you to continue coding. So it basically means that when you press Shift and Enter, Google Colab is excited that you have been able to execute your code. Here is another new code. Continue coding. All right. It means continue to do it. Okay. All right. But you see, this is our data set. Okay. Name, age, exam score. So we see Alice, we have Bob, we have Charlie, we have Diana, we have Eve, and so on and so forth. If you want to see the entire data set, the all 15 students, just put DF alone and press Shift and Enter. It will give you the entire data set. So this is our data set. This is our data. Okay. So we told the AI to generate the name, age, exam score, height in feet, weight in kg, gender, and location in the UK. And you have a data set already. So you don't know how to code before. You've never coded before in your life. Okay? So I want to see the people on the call. If you've never coded before in your life and you're able to generate this particular table, this data frame, put a 1 in the chat. You've never done this before in your life and you're able to generate this table in just about 15 minutes of us doing this. Okay? I want you to put a 1 in the chat. Okay? Charles, you've never done this before and you're able to do this. Fantastic. And that's not where we're going to stop. We're still going to do maybe like 2-3 more things and you'll see how easy it is for you to do it. Okay? All right. So now the next thing is, let's do a little bit of visualization. Now let's jump into visualization. You've never done this before. Let's do visualization. Let's go into visualization. Now, let's look at name and exam score. Let's look at the students. Let's do a visualization that would visualize the student, the name of the student, and the exam score. Okay? All right? Name and exam score. So in this place, I'm going to come here with this same generate, okay? All right? Generate with AI. The same thing, where you have, once you have, your data frame, all right? just click again, generate with AI, the new line, click on generate with AI again, click on it, okay? And now say, in this time around, now you have the data set, okay? So I'll say, based on the data frame above, okay? Create let's say a bar chart, okay? That will, okay, visualize the name of the student, and their scores and their exam scores, okay, and their exam scores, okay. And I'll press enter. So now I'm telling the AI tool to say that, okay, I have the data frame already. Based on the data frame above, create a bar chart, okay, to visualize the name of the student and their exam scores. Now let's press enter. Okay, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in 2 minutes, in a few seconds. So all you need to do is go into your code. Once the code has been generated, go into the code and press Shift plus Enter. That's all you need to do. So as a first timer, you just need to know, you just need to be able to think and write words. You need to be able to just write text. Okay, all right. I'll be able to click on Shift plus Enter. Do you understand? Click on Shift plus Enter, and you would get this visualization. How many of us have gotten their visualization? How many of us have gotten their visualization? So you see, you're not coding. You're not the one doing coding now. AI is helping you perform your job faster. Okay, all right. Hence the reason why I'm saying that this is the best time for you to get started in the tech space. So you don't have to be a programmer. You don't have to be a coder, because AI has been infused with majority of the tools to ensure that you're doing your work a lot faster. Okay, a lot faster, a lot more efficient than you usually do. Okay, so how many of us have created their visualization? Put a 1 in the chat if you have created your visualization. All right, if you created your visualization, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Who has the highest score in your own? Okay. All right, let me see. Just okay. Are people struggling with this? If you're struggling with this, raise up your hand. Let me see. All right. So exam score, just type in there. Based on the data frame above, create a bar chart that will visualize the name of the student and their exam score. It's as simple as that. Okay. Should we do something else? Let's try something else. Can somebody give me another question to visualize? Another thing to visualize? Okay, let me make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, let me make it a tad bit more interesting. You see this visualization currently, it's not arranged in ascending or descending order. Okay, it's not arranged in ascending or in descending order. So what I will do now is I'll go back to my prompt. I'll go back to this same prompt. Okay, based on the data frame above, create a bar chart that will visualize the name of the student and their exam scores. And I'll now I would include arrange, okay, in descending order. Arrange in descending order, okay? And I'll press enter. It will generate another piece of code for me. All I have to do is run. All I have to do is execute, okay? So once I execute, you see now it is arranged in descending order. Okay, now it is arranged in descending order. If you're having a challenge with this, okay, and if you're having a challenge, you're a beginner, first timer, just raise up your hand. I will give you a screen. You'll be the one to end the session. Don't worry. Okay, so you're a beginner. You've never done this before. You're struggling to do this. Raise up your hand, and I will unmute you, and we'll do it together. Okay. Okay, Arigi. Please ensure that you're using a laptop, okay? Ensure that you're using a laptop, all right? So I'm going to stop sharing again, all right? So I would use last person. I think I'll just use beginners to complete the session, okay? I will use beginners to complete the session. All right, so I want us to go ahead. Ariba, who is that? Somebody raised up their hand just now. See me, Joan, to share your screen so we can be together and we can call it, we can wrap up from there. Okay. So who is sharing their screen? Who is sharing their screen? Let's go. Timmy sharing the screen. Okay. Timmy sharing. Timmy, do you want to unmute yourself so we can speak on this together real quick in 2 minutes? Okay. All right. So, Timmy, you're a beginner. You're just starting. Can you hear me, Timmy?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Fantastic. Fantastic. I can hear you perfectly. So now what you want to do, you're a beginner, you want to become a data scientist. Okay. So now you have Google Colab, fantastic. Click into the cell, that box that you have there. Click into it. Click into the box,
Yeah.
that first box. Yes, click into there. Okay. Delete, you see that delete icon on the top right? Delete that cell. You see that dustbin icon. You see the dustbin icon?
Just a
Dustbin,
moment.
just keep going to the right. Yeah, exactly. That, click on that. All right, now you see code on the top left. You see the code icon on the
Yes.
top left. Yes, click on that. All right. So click into, oh, what system are you using? Do you want to?
That's what I'm saying. Both my
Okay.
MacBook and my ASAD, both of them is not bringing out generate AI. That's the problem
Do
I
you want to
have.
close this page? Okay, do you want to close this page? Close this page. Sorry. No, not the page itself, not the entire page. Okay, just open the browser. Open any browser. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. And just type in Google Colab. Maybe it's not with everybody. I'm not sure. I think somebody else, Rachel, also is seeing the same problem. So just open any browser. Okay. Maybe it's only with Google Chrome. I'm not sure. I never tried it with another browser before. Okay. Maybe it's just, do you have Google Chrome? Do you have Google Chrome, Timmy? You don't have Google
Not
Chrome,
on
do
this
you?
system.
All right. So if it doesn't work on this, maybe
No.
it's just with Google Chrome. I'm not sure. I've not tried it with another browser before. Okay. So let me try for myself too. Google Chrome, Google Colab. Okay. All right. So click on new note file and new notebook. Click on file and click on new notebook. All right. Okay. Just give it a few seconds. Expand it. Yes. Maybe it's the browser. I'm guessing it's the browser. I'm guessing it's the browser. Probably you need to use a Google Chrome for that, I guess. I'm guessing you have to use a Google Chrome for that. Okay. So apologies for that. Probably you need to use a Google Chrome. Maybe not a browser will work.
Thank you.
But any browser
Try
will
it
give you
out now.
access. Okay, please try that.
Share.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank
Sorry for that. So you probably need to use a Google Chrome for you to have that particular feature. Okay. Sorry for that. So is there any other person that probably has a Google Chrome, has the AI feature on theirs, and they are currently struggling? Let's just do it. One last person, then we can call it, easily go do that real quick. Okay, Ricky John, Chacha. Okay, let's go. Chacha has started sharing the screen. So Chacha, I'm going to unmute you. Okay. All right, so you can go ahead to speak. All right, fantastic. Chacha, are you there?
Okay.
All right, fantastic. So when you see generate with AI,
Yeah.
okay, so I want you to click on generate. Cancel this. Cancel. Yes. So click on.
Yeah.
So when you have
Click on-
generate, just click on generate.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And
All right. Do you know what you're
it's
doing?
giving me this prompt now.
All right. Cancel this. I would want you to delete all the cells that you have there and probably create a new cell. Okay. So delete all the
Okay.
cells that you have there. Yes. Delete again. And delete the last one. Okay. All right. Then click on code. Click on no code to the left. Yes. Yeah. Fantastic. Now click on generate.
All right.
If it brings out.
Yeah.
We notice please read careful. Scroll down and accept. Scroll down. Okay. Then click on next. Don't worry.
Right.
Next. Yes. Then accept. They just want you to accept the terms and conditions. That's all.
Accept.
Yes.
Okay.
And finish. Fantastic. So click on generate now. Click on
right.
generate. So you're a beginner, Chacha. Confirm you're a beginner. You've never done this before.
I've
You've
never
never.
done this one. I've not, but
All right. Now,
I've been using SQL.
okay, don't worry, it's
Yeah.
fine. So now I want you to type in. I want us to use another kind of data. Let's generate another kind of data. Let's just say create a data frame. Create a data frame. Okay. Just type in just like words. Create a data frame. A data frame is a table. Okay, that's what it means. It's just like saying create a table.
Yes, yeah,
Okay, comma,
yeah.
comma, then yes. Create a data frame. Okay, just take out the comma. Create a data frame of customers. Okay, of customers. We're creating another type of data this time around. Okay,
Yes.
of customers with their total sales,
Yeah.
total sales,
Yes.
total, let's say their age. Also, we want to know the customer age, comma age.
Age,
Okay, no, put a comma. You forgot a comma, so you know that it's
gender,
gender. Yes,
gender.
gender.
Okay.
What else? Let's say total
Yeah,
cost.
total
Total
revenue.
cost. No, sales is
Okay.
revenue, so that's fine. Say total cost. Total cost. And let's say location. And location. And location, where are you based, Chacha, at the moment? Let's use your location.
Abuja.
No, in Nigeria. Let's use Nigeria. Don't
Okay.
make it too niche. Okay, in Nigeria. All right,
Okay.
let's just use about 10 customers. Say, create a data frame of 10 customers. Of 10 customers. Let's just use 10 customers. Then press enter. Once you're done, type enter. Just press enter.
I should hold shift.
Don't worry, just enter. So when
Okay.
you want to execute your code, you press shift and enter. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Now, when you go to the
Yeah.
bottom, yes, just press shift and enter. Press shift and enter. It's executing. Just give it a second. It's currently executing. Okay?
Wow.
So you have your data sets now. So even if
Yeah.
you've never programmed before, okay, you can
Yes.
you can use AI to actually generate this code for you. So now let's do data visualization. Let's do a bit of visualization. The next cell where you have the cell below. Okay, no. Just scroll down, just scroll down. All you need to do is scroll down, not to the last button.
Alright. Okay.
Generate with AI. Generate with AI again. Click on generate. Now, in this place, now you see that based on the data frame above, based on the data set you just created, okay? Based on the data frame above, create a bar, let's say a column chart, okay? Create a column chart. Create a column chart. So this is not me coding now. So people will say that if because you have experience, that's why you know how to do it. This is Chacha, beginner, first timer doing this. Column charts to visualize.
Yeah.
Create a column chart to visualize. All right. Let's say customers and total sales. Customer. Okay. Do you want to do top? Do you want to say top 5 customers? Do you want to see the top 5 customers?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Visualize the top 5 customers based on sales. Based on, you have to tell it what sales that you want to look at sales. Okay. All right. So this is what you want. Press enter. Fantabulous. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see the visualization now. Run. You need to just shift enter to run.
I should do my DS.
Click inside. Click inside. Don't worry. Don't do anything. Just click inside the cell and run it. Exactly. See that. So now you see out of 10 customers that you have there, it has visualized it for you. Top 5 customers by sales. So now scroll down. You see Jack is the highest at the moment. Okay? You see Jack is the highest at the moment. So scroll up to your data set. Let's look at the numbers. Let's see if it is making sense. Okay? So let's look at your data set because it's not much. So Jack has 10,000. Okay. So if you look at it, Jack is the highest with 10,000 in total sales. Does that make sense? Okay.
Very nice. It's very
All right.
clear.
It's very clear. Let's do one other thing. Okay. You can see
Okay.
that you can always make adjustments to your code.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say,
Yeah.
no, to the one, no, not this one. Go up to the same code. Let's add, in your visualization, if you go to your visualization,
Yes.
you see that the numbers are not there. So you don't know how much in sales Jack generated.
Okay. Okay.
You want to add the numbers. You want to add labels. They
I
call
can see
it.
it on the X-axis.
Yes, you can see it, but not everybody knows how to now trace. Okay, everybody would need to start tracing to know the numbers. All right. So now, if I ask you now, what is Frank's total sales? What is Frank's total sales? Would you know the number?
Okay.
All right. So it's 6,000, but it took you a second. It took you a second for you to see it's 6,000. So what I want you to do is go back to your prompt. Go back to your prompt. Go back to your prompt. And now type in based on sales.
The first one.
No, this one. This is your top 5 customers. And just space, add data labels. Just put
just like Excel.
Just add, ensure you put the add data labels. You just put on total sales and add total, yes. Press enter, don't worry, it's fine. It understands, don't worry. You will need to run the code for your visualization. All right, so now run the code again. Run the code. All you need to just scroll up to inside the code and click inside the code and press Shift Enter to run it again. Yes, inside your code now. Now press Shift Enter. I need to add those numbers to it. Okay, so you've not done this before. As long as you can type, as long as you can think of the kind of question you want to ask. So now I want you to just ask any question and type in your answer. Ask any question that you want to find out from your data set. Now do this thing. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Now looking at your data set, what question would you like to answer? Just based off what would you like to find out? Gender and cost?
Gender. I want to know gender.
That does what? You want to know the gender that?
The gender that has the highest sales.
Fantastic. Let's do that. Go back to your line and do the same thing. All right.
Wow.
So now all I want to do is no, not that one. Let's create a new line. No. A new line is a new question. So use a new line to answer a new question. All right. So click on generate again. Fantastic. I'll ask you to write the question the way you know how to write it. Based on it. Okay. Use a pie chart this time around. Pie.
We are having the same chat.
I love that.
Gender with highest.
Just with total sales, you only have 2 genders, male, female. So just a customer with total sales. Cool. All right. Go ahead, run the code. Okay, or run your prompt rather. All right. So what's the next thing to do? Visualize.
I'm going to visualize.
Shift Enter. See that? So now, based off this, what can you deduce from this visualization? What can you deduce?
It's not quite clear, so I will need to include whether it's male or female.
You can see the M and F on the top right, on the
outside. I've seen it. Yeah. So the male.
Okay, so the male constitutes of total sales is about 67%.
67%, yes.
Fantastic. So you are drawing insight from the data set that you created.
Yes.
Fantastic. Yes. Right. Yes. Fantastic. So Chacha, thank you very much
Thank you, but maybe
Yeah.
you can. I cannot use this Collabo for an enterprise database,
You
right?
can, you can, you
For
can,
real,
you can. Yes, you can. And that's the
I
reason
can
why,
connect
well,
it.
you can connect it to anything you want to connect to, okay? And that's what we're going to be talking about in the next few seconds, okay? So you see,
Okay, okay, okay.
thanks a lot for that, Chacha, yeah? Appreciate that. So you see how it is easy for everyone to be able to create visualization, to analyze data. Okay. And that's what I'm telling you guys this time around. This is the best time for you to learn data science. Nobody's going to be testing you on how you know how to code because there are so many AI tools. Every feature, all right, every tool that you're using has AI embedded. Even if you're on WhatsApp, there's AI on WhatsApp. There's AI on Instagram. There's AI everywhere taking charge of everything. So nobody's going to be asking you to code. And let me see your code. Everybody wants to believe that you can leverage AI to do the kind of things that you need to do. Visualization. So now, can anybody guess the most important things people are looking out for? Can anybody guess the most important things recruiters are looking for? Can anybody put it in the chat if you know what recruiters are looking for? All right. If you know what recruiters now are looking for, not programming. All right. You don't have to be the best programmer because there are tools, applications that can actually help you do the programming like we did today. Okay. Now, recruiters are looking for people that understand. Okay. People that understand the interpretation of what they are doing. Okay. You want to analyze data. Okay. When you analyze the data, can you understand what the result, when the result comes out? Like I was asking Chacha, based on the visualization, can you tell me what you deduce? And she was able to say that, oh, male are more in terms of total sales, they have more than the female. Okay. And that's how you keep to improve yourself. That's literally just basic introduction. That's just still intro. Okay. That what we just did today was just intro. But you still do it, it doesn't get, it gets better from there, is what I would say. Okay. So if I'm looking to become a data scientist, okay, today, some people are looking for, oh, how can ability and understanding. Thanks a lot for that, Xiaomi. Okay. Even though I know that's not your name. So the key thing people are looking at for recruiters are looking for is, do you understand? Do you have experience doing this? Have you worked on projects? Can you showcase the projects you worked on? Okay, and explain to me, walk me through the project. That's are the key things that recruiters are looking out for. All right. And that's the reason why we have the full stack data scientist training program. Okay, full stack data scientist training program covering data science and machine learning. And it also comes with a specialization in computer vision and natural language processing. All right. The full stack data science training program, data science and machine learning with a specialization in computer vision and natural language processing. Now, this training program will take you through end to end on how to become a data scientist. Now, what we did today, you just see, just in about 15, 20 minutes of us doing that, you're able to do all the coding, you're able to generate, you're able to visualize in just a few minutes of doing that. Now, the key question now is, how do I become a full stack data scientist? What do I need to become a full stack data scientist? Admin user is asking the question, how do I upload real data sets? No worry, I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you. And then just in the next 15, 20 minutes, I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you. Don't worry, don't need to stress. So, how do I become a full stack data scientist? Okay, the first thing you need to learn is statistics. So, like I said earlier, now most people are more concerned about understanding, okay, than even the coding itself. Do you understand what you're doing? All right. Do you know when to apply? Do you know when not to apply? Do you know how to leverage? That's the key thing people are more concerned about. So learn statistics. The first thing you need to understand is the difference between descriptive and inferential statistics. So now it's not you learning statistics like you did in secondary school. Okay. Now you're learning it on how to implement it in an actual business. How do you use, mean, median, mode? How does the business use that to make a decision? All right. So those are the things that you're going to be looking at, an actual real life situation on how to leverage statistics in the real life business. And I'll show you some of the things that you'll learn. Okay. So the next thing after learning statistics is learning Excel and Tableau. Okay. Now you'll be using Excel and Tableau for descriptive, diagnostic, and predictive analytics. Now, a lot of people might not know what that means. I would explain in a few seconds. Okay, so descriptive basically is looking at, analyzing data to describe an event that happened. Okay, analyzing an event that happened. So now, if you look at the visualization that Chacha did, so you will find out that mail, based on the performance of last year, we had more mail that led to a lot of call that led to a lot of sales. Okay, more call, more mail, customers generated more sales. More mail customers generated more sales. That's you describing the events that happened. All right. So you're just basically describing what happened. Okay. Now, diagnostic now is to find out why that particular thing happened. So we know that mail generated more sales, but do we know why? Okay. We don't know why. So those are the kind of things that you use in Excel and Tableau to do. Descriptive, what happened? Okay, mail customers generated more sales. Diagnostics, why do we have more mail customers generating more sales? Okay, and the last but not the least is predictive analytics. You now going into the future to predict what will eventually happen. That's exactly what we call predictive analytics. So you'll be able to use Excel to do what? Descriptive, diagnostics, and predictive analytics. So in the future, are we going to be having more males making more sales, or more female would likely pick up at certain time? So you need to be able to predict, okay, what will eventually happen in the future. So you're going to learn Excel for descriptive, diagnostics, and predictive analytics. The next thing that you need to learn is SQL, okay, structured query language. Now, this is how you interact with a database, okay, to extract data. So you see a lot of people asking questions, how do I upload the data? Okay, how do I get data? Chacha was asking the same question. Can I connect my Google Colab to a database? You can. You will learn how to do that using SQL, okay? The next part is Python and GitHub. All right, so you'll be learning Python, like what we did. You'll be learning how to write your Python code. You'll be learning how to use GitHub for version control and so on and so forth. Okay. Then moving on to the next, you will learn machine learning. So you will learn supervised and unsupervised machine learning in real life application, not just theoretical, but like real life application of machine learning. You move on ahead to computer vision and natural language processing. Those are the key specializations we're going to focus on. And last but not the least, once you've gone through the entire curriculum, you can now get your certificate as a master data scientist. Okay, so you see where we're starting from, basics. So even if you've never done this before, you've never done data science in your life before, don't worry. That's literally what we specialize in. So we start from statistics, move to Excel and Tableau for descriptive, diagnostic, and predictive analytics. We dive into, SQL, Python and GitHub, machine learning, computer vision and natural language processing. Then you get your certificate as a master data scientist. Now, you'll notice that we have additional topics that we'll cover. So we're going to leverage out as a data scientist. How do you leverage ChatGPT? Okay. How do you leverage GitHub Copilot? These are all AI tools that would ensure that you are learning at the fastest and the more convenient way possible. So you'll also be learning Microsoft Fabrics in this particular training program. So for the guys that want to also learn Power BI will be taught in the Microsoft Fabrics, curriculum. So you're going to learn statistics, Excel, Tableau, Power BI, SQL, Python and GitHub, machine learning. So that's what we call it full stack, in the sense that you're going to be learning a lot of tools. Okay, you're going to be learning statistics, you're going to be learning Excel, Tableau, SQL, Python, GitHub, and so much more. Okay, so these are the necessary steps that you're going to take in order for you to become a data scientist. All right, just imagine what we're able to learn in just about 20-30 minutes of practical. Okay, you've never programmed before, but you're able to write a prompt and you're able to generate code to analyze and visualize data. Okay, just imagine 3 months of this immersive experience, what you'll be able to achieve within the next 3 months. Now, there are different career paths you can actually take on once you complete the training program. Okay, number one, data scientist. That's the first role you can apply for. Obviously, you just finished your training program in data science. You can apply for data science position. All right. But the key thing about the reason why I call it full stack, the reason why we call it full stack is your ability to apply for any job that within the analytics space. So if they're looking for a data analyst, you can apply for it. They are looking for sales analyst, you can apply for it. Looking at the data sets that Chacha created today was more sales related, and she was able to analyze sales performance based on gender, based on location, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now, sales analyst, you can take on that kind of position. Supply chain management, SCM, supply chain management analyst, you can take it. Fraud analyst, pricing analyst, market research analyst, logistics analyst, and so much more. There are so many roles that you could actually apply to, okay, because of your skills as a data scientist. Okay, and those are the beauty, that's the beauty of you going to the full stack data science program. Okay, now the internship is very imperative, okay? So you have 1 month of free virtual internship. So 3 months of learning, okay? 3 months of immersive learning. That's the live classes. You have your live classes, you have your projects and so on for 3 months. Then after the 3 months, you still have 1 month of internship, 1 month internship. Now the 1 month internship, you can add it to your CV, okay, to claim work experience. So if you're looking to apply for a new job and you need, majority of the organizations would need you to provide recommendation. We need recommendation from your previous employer, especially if you're looking for remote jobs outside the country or you're currently outside the country. Majority of the recruiters outside the countries would need recommendation. Now, if you've always been a customer service representative, you can't use that job, you can't use that employer for a data science job that you applied for, or a data analyst, or a full stack data science role that you apply for. They can't give you that kind of recommendation. So we're going to write a recommendation for you, okay? And that's one of the best benefits of you going through analytics. So you can leverage us, as a stepping stone in your transition, story. So you can claim experience and use that experience in getting a job that you're looking for. So you can add it to your CV that you currently work as a data scientist with analytics. Okay, I will provide you with the recommendation reference letter that you need to get started. So this internship is 1 month of you owning your skills. Now, obviously, no training wheels. Okay, now you're going to be working on real life projects that I have worked on, projects that all the experienced people within analytics have worked on, and you'll be using that to own your skills. So you'll be working on real life projects that have been adjusted for learning purposes. Okay, so you're going to be working on those kind of projects to get you thinking like a data scientist and get you to be able to talk, also interact like a data scientist. So in this internship experience, you'll be working on about 6 projects to add to your experience. So you would have projects you work on in class, in the live classes. You would also have what projects you work on during the internship. Now, you get that project review with an expert. So once you finish the project, you get a real life project expert that will be speaking with you and walking you through what you have done, just for you to gain that experience. A lot of people will learn today and start looking for free internship, everywhere. Okay, where can I get free internship? Where can I get free internship? So essentially, to avoid that, that's the reason why we have embedded a very immersive, internship experience to get you started within the tech space. Now, why should you share with analytics? Very simple. Like I mentioned, we have a great track record of people getting jobs going through analytics. We have over 2,000 people that have gone through analytics and they've been able to get their jobs. Data science, data analyst, data scientist, supply chain benefits, fraud analyst, different kind of analytical roles across the world. Okay, now you're going to be working with industry standard facilitators and a standard curriculum. So that's why I walked you through the curriculum to see exactly what you're going to learn, from statistics all the way to machine learning, to computer vision, to natural language processing, all the things that you will learn. Industry standard curriculum. So because we are currently working in the industry, we know exactly what's attainable, what you need to get started. So that's what you're going to be getting from going through analytics. And you're going to be working with industry people that have experience, okay? Not just learning experience, people that are currently deploying it for organization, Fortune 500 organization across the world. You're going to be working with these people. Now, the next thing is blended training delivery to accommodate any learning type. So in today's session, you find out that even as a beginner, you can actually start to write your codes and deploy them and analyze and visualize and so on. So those are the kind of blended training types. So we have different kind, and I will show you the platform. So we have what we call the Watch Me Do It videos, okay, that would help you practice on your own. And we also have live classes. So we have the live classes, and we also have the Watch Me Do It videos. Okay, so these Watch Me Do It videos allow you to practice by yourself, work on project and practice by yourself. And also we have the live classes, which where you now start to work on additional level of projects to get you immersive, to get you more experience within the data science ecosystem. Now, the last thing is the tailored session, okay, to help you position yourself to getting a good job. Okay, now how do we do this? We do this through 3 levels, okay? And I'll explain the 3 levels. Now, the first level would help you revamp your CV, all right? Would help you revamp your CV. So I have experience. I don't have experience. I've never done this before. How do I structure my CV? Don't worry. That's exactly our experience. Would help you revamp your CV. All right. So anything ATS compliant would help you achieve that. So when you're applying for a job, you're not getting rejections. So that's exactly what we'll do for you during the CV review sessions. Now, LinkedIn optimization works like SEO, search engine optimization. So if you go on Google today and you search for maybe you say the best Chinese restaurants near me, it will recommend the top ones to you within that particular region. So the way the way Google work is the way LinkedIn also works. Okay. So if a recruiter is looking for a data scientist, a data analyst, will your profile appear? Okay, so how do you optimize your LinkedIn profile to ensure that whenever a recruiter is looking for somebody or looking for a particular role, your profile appears? Okay, that's exactly putting you in the face of recruiters constantly. That's the optimization that we are talking about. So if you're looking to work freelancing, we'd also do Upwork optimization for you to work freelancing and all that. Navigating the job market, which is an essential skill set. So a lot of people just go through learning data science, but they don't know what kind of roles they can apply for. They don't know where to apply for these jobs. So if I ask you today, where do you apply for remote jobs? If you're looking to get a remote job, if you're looking to get a job in the UK, sponsored, non-sponsored, you want to get an high-paying job today, where do you search for these jobs? You don't know. You're looking to get a job in Canada, you're looking to get a job in the US, you're relocating in the next 3 months, 6 months, and you're looking to get a job. How do you do it? That's exactly what we cover during the navigating the job market. So the key thing for us is not for you to learn and just forget about the skill. Okay. The key thing for us is to get a job. Okay. You're learning a skill for you to get a job within the tech space. Okay. The last is number 5 is job and interview preparation. This is now where we prepare you for the interview. So you have a good CV, you have a good LinkedIn, you have a LinkedIn optimized, you know how to navigate the job market. So you see, there's a combination that we've done here. You have a good CV, you have your LinkedIn optimized, you know how to navigate the job market, you will get a lot of opportunities, a lot of leading interviews start coming out. So how do you prepare yourself for these interviews? That's essentially what we are going to be doing in the job and interview preparation session. So we're going to prepare you for those interviews. So what potential question would they ask you? Okay, tell me about a time. How do you, if you don't have an experience, how do you sell yourself during the interview? Okay, how do you gain experience? How do you talk about you answer questions like, tell me about yourself? All right, or situational based questions like, tell me about a time you dealt with dirty data and now you was able to impact the business. So how do you answer this kind of question? Will prepare you for the interview. Like I mentioned earlier, number 6 is recommendation and reference letter. So once you've gone successful with the level of interviews and all that, the last phase is usually recommendation letter. So you need to get you need recommendation letter. So if you're currently working as a warehouse staff, okay, or you're working in another domain, you're a banker, your current organization cannot write you a recommendation letter for a data science role. Okay, they will know that they will know that you are, manipulating the system. So hence the reason why you can use the analytics as a springboard, as a stepping stone, all right, for you getting your tech role. So you can gain experience. You can tell recruiters that you currently work as a data scientist or a data analyst with analytics and use that in getting the role. And we can write you the recommendation letter and all that because we're registered. We are working across different regions. So you're in Canada, you can leverage us. You're in US, same thing. You're in Nigeria, you're in Ghana, you're anywhere in the world, we'll write you that recommendation letter. Number two, mentorship sessions, people that have experience coming in to tell you more about how they're able to get themselves started. Basically, that mentorship is very important, looking to getting started. And last but not the least, once you get the job, on the job support, providing you with all the support that you need once you get a job. So a lot of people are usually scared that if they get a job, they won't do well. Hence the reason why we have on the job support to provide another level of support which for you to ensure that when you even get that job, you are great to go. You're good to go. All right. You can fly high as you can. All right. All the key thing is just to get the job. We'll provide you with all the support once you've gotten the job. Now, the last level, which is level 3, is we are guaranteeing interviews. All right. We guarantee you interviews 1 month after the training program has completed. Interviews. Okay. So, and those interviews will prepare you for the interviews and get you started, in your role. So if you're currently in the US, you're currently in Canada, you're in the UK, or literally anywhere in Europe, we'll ensure that you're getting those interviews upon completing the training program. All right. Now, going into it, like I mentioned at the start of the session, it always seems impossible until somebody else does it, until it gets stuck. So today you might still have some doubts within you to say that, can I do it? If it may not makes it look like, it's easy for me to do it, but is it truly easy? You never know until you start. Okay. So, and that's the same thing that I mentioned earlier. And I'll just play Tosin's video in it's just about a 1-minute video.
Hello, my name is Oluwatosin Ogunleye. I'm with the August DA cohort with Tenalytics. I just got a job as a fraud analyst. So my role as a fraud analyst is to investigate and prevent fraud on credit cards. I got this job after I joined Tenalytics. The mentorship session, the CV review sessions, these sessions were very, very helpful in me getting this role. And I had an interview prep as well. All these were highly instrumental in me getting the job. And I'm really grateful for Tenalytics. Thank you.
All right, so we have a ton of these testimonials, a ton. So all you need to do is just go and search for Tenalytics on YouTube. All right, search for Tenalytics on YouTube. You'll find that this is literally, you'll see us here, okay? All right, so if you have spare time, you can just click on the subscribe button, okay? So I will tell you to click on the playlist, and you'll see testimonials. So you'll see we have over 90 of them in there. All right. So we have
Hi,
written
everyone.
and
My
video
name is-
testimonials. Okay. So you'll find out that you'll see a ton of them in there, a ton of testimonials, people getting jobs, Africans getting jobs across different parts of the world. Okay, not just give me a second. All right. So not just Africans, literally across the world getting their jobs within the tech space. So that's one thing. If you're looking to getting started, this is the best place for you to get started. All these people made a decision after a masterclass like what we're having at the moment, and made that decision. And now they have sponsored jobs. They're working for some of the biggest firms in the world, and so on and so forth. So now the next cohort is going to be started on the 1st of January 2024. That's next month. So you can actually make a decision now, get started, and find yourself in the best platform that will guarantee you success within your transition story. So 1st of January 2024, we are running a discount. Okay. So if you're looking to get it started, this is an early bird discount. So like I mentioned, it's only people that wait to the end of the session that get this discount. So if you wait to the end of the session and you're listening to me at the moment, you get this discount. So rather than subscribing using the full amount, so the training program currently costs, this is the full amount for the training program. So rather than you paying 750,000 naira, okay, rather than you pay $750 or £625 or 730 euros or 1,125 Canadian dollars or 900,000 naira, you can actually pay a discounted amount. Okay, now the discounted amount is going for $600. So instead of you paying $750 USD, you can actually pay $600 USD. So that's like $150 saved. Okay. So, and in pounds, it's 500. In euros, it is 580. In Canadian dollars, it's 900. And in Naira, it is 720,000. So that means you're getting 20% off, by registering as early as possible. Now, don't forget, like I said, the discount is only available for the first 20 people to register. The discount is only available for the first 20 people to register. Okay, so if you want to be part of the first 20 people, you need to secure your discount now, not tomorrow, not next week. You need to secure your discount now. Okay, so now the good thing about the discount also is the fact that you can pay in installments. You can actually pay in installments. So you don't need to pay the whole $600 today to secure your position. All you need to do is pay $400. Okay, all you need to do is pay the first installment, which is $400, okay, or £350, or 400 euros, or 600 Canadian dollars, or 500,000 naira, okay, for the first payment. And the second payment comes 1 month into the training program. So you can actually just pay the first payment now, secure your position, and then pay the balance 1 month into the training program, as flexible as possible. Now, this advantage of you paying an installment is only allowed for people that are paying a discounted amount. If you're going to be paying the full amount, no instrumental payment. So hence the reason why you need to secure your discount as soon as possible to get your position in the data science class. Okay, so like I mentioned, all you need to do is make the first payment and you can get started now. Okay, so it is 20% off, like we mentioned, 20% discount. So rather than you paying the full amount, you're getting it at a discount, and you can also pay in installments. So that is literally, an advantage for you to pay the discounted amount and not wait to pay the full amount. Okay, so this discounted amount, once we get the first 20 people registered, the discount is off, like no discount for anybody anymore. All right, and today is the night. Today's the night, all right? I can tell you that if you don't pay before the end of the weekend, all right, you will likely lose out on the discount, okay? We're only looking at the first 20 people to register. So now click here to pay with MainStack. So you see my colleagues are posting the link in the chat, okay? They're posting the link about payments in the chat. So all you need to do is click on the MainStack link, click on the MainStack link, okay? And you would get access to the enrollment center. So this is how you make payment. This is how you make payment. All right. So all you need to do is just click on the MainStack link. Okay. And once I've dropped it in the chat also. Where's Jedediah and the guys? Okay, please just drop the link in the chat so that people can click on the link. All right. So once you click on the enrollment at Analytics, once you click on the link, all right, it takes you to this particular page, all right, and all you need to do is scroll down, okay, all right, so you see the program brochure, you see get access to all program brochures, okay, get access to all program brochures, click on that, it will open a new page for you, all right, it will open a new page for you, and you will see the brochures, you'll see the full stack data science program, double click on it, okay, double click on it, and it'll open up for you. So the brochure basically gives you a detailed rundown of what you are going to be learning in the data science training program. Okay, so you see all the things that you need to learn about data science, the curriculum. Okay, so I said you're going to learn statistics, descriptive, everything you're going to be learning from Excel to Tableau to SQL to Python to machine learning and so on and so forth to natural language, computer vision, all the things is detailed in the brochure. So all you need to do is, if you need access to it, just click on the MainStack link and you see get access to all brochures and you see all access in there. Now, the next part of it is payments. So you want to secure your position for this discount, you need to pay the first amount here. So if you're in Nigeria, you pay 500,000. If you're in Canada, $600 Canadian dollars. If you're in Euro, all right, it is 400 euros. If you are in the UK, £350, and if you're in US, it is 400 USD. All right. So now you can do a direct transfer. Okay, so if you're in the UK, we have the pound account details. If you're in the US, we have the USD account details. If you're in Canada, we have the Canada account details. If you're in Europe, all right, anywhere in Europe, you could actually use the Euro account details. And if you're in Naira, in Nigeria, you can use the Naira account details. So the key thing is you can do a direct transfer to any of the accounts below. Okay. Now, for guys that want to pay using their card, okay, their card, or you want to pay online, which is a lot faster, you can see full stack data science is what we are. You need to click on. So the button here, full stack data science, click on that. It will take you to this particular page where you can secure your payment. All right, where you can secure payment. So you see it here, the discount is already affected. So you see it's, 900 Canadian dollars, which is what you have here. Now, the system is going to be recording the number of people that have made payments. The moment you exceed 20 people, you see it reverts back to the Canadian dollars, the normal price. So we're tracking the number of people that make payments. So once you see the $900 is still there, you still have the ability to pay the discount amount, but you need to secure a position as fast as possible because you will never know when it's going to go off. Okay, so now all you need to do now, for example, I'm in Canada, so that's why I'm saying CAD. So if you're in Nigeria, you will see it in Naira. If you're in somewhere in Europe, you will see it in euros. If you are in the UK, you will see it in pounds. If you're in the US, you see it in USD, and so on and so forth. So now to make payments, so all I need is the first payment is 600 Canadian dollars, for example. All I'll do is change it from 900 to 600 pound. Okay, and I will proceed to make payments. And I'll proceed to make payments. That's all I need to do. So I'll click on that and put in my information and, pay for the training program. All right, so that's all you need to do. Very easy steps. 2 ways you can make payment for the course, like I mentioned, is either you do a direct transfer to any of the account details here, or you click on the payment link, okay, in order for you to secure your discount. That's it. Okay. So don't forget, guys, the discount is only available for the first 20 people to register. So even if you just pay the first amount, you secure the discount. That's literally what we're talking about. Okay. And the second payment comes 1 month into the training program. Okay. So please get started now. Okay. And if you need to chat with any member of the team, you'll see the first button there is chat with Analytics. Chat with Analytics. So once you click on that, it will connect you to WhatsApp and you can have that conversation with one of our customer representatives. But yeah, essentially, if you're looking to become a data scientist and you want to secure a position, direct transfer or card payments. Okay. Somebody's asking a question, very interesting question. So some people have made payments already and they're asking how to confirm. Okay, easily. So once you've made payments, all you need to do is come back to main stack where how you make payments. Okay, come back to main stack and you will see upload your receipt here. So you see the screenshot, whatever email confirmation you get from either main stack, or if it's a direct transfer, just take the transaction receipt. Okay, screenshot or save it. Just ensure that you have it on your system or your laptop or your phone and upload it using the link here. So upload your receipt here, click on this. It's going to open a new tab and just put in the information required. Okay, put in the information required. Choose type of payment, initial payment. Okay, and I'm going to click on next and just put in all the information that is required. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes for you to pay. Can I pay in another currency different from my location? Yeah, sure, you can. 100% Timmy. So if you are currently in, let's say you're in the US and you want to pay in pounds, if you have the means of paying in pounds, you can pay in pounds. So you are free to make payments based off, that is why we have multi-currencies there. So any amount you want to pay based on any currency, you're free to go. Okay. So the discount is only available for the first 20 people to register. I just need to sign that out so that a lot of people can make decisions as quick as possible and get themselves enrolled. So let me quickly show you the platform. Let me show you the platform so you see exactly what we're talking about. All right. So give me a second. I'm going to show you the platform. Let me show you what you are missing out on at the moment. All right. So this is the platform. All right. So this is the LMS where you'll be getting all your materials, all the things you'll be learning in the training program. So I'm going to go to data science. Okay. I'm going to click on the full stack data science program. So once you make payment, you get access to all these materials. You get access to the platform. Okay. You get access to the platform. So you see, you have all the way from week 1 all the way to the end. Okay. So let's take a look at week 1. Okay. And you'll see here, module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4. All right, so you just getting started, you have introduction to data science. Okay, so for introduction to data science, you have the welcome address, you have the learning structure and roadmap, stages of learning data science, what is data? This is you getting started anyways. All right, some basic history, type of analytics, careers in data science, data analyst versus data scientist, data science methodology, which is Scripps DM. So once you finish that, you move to the next one, introduction to Excel. So that's the progression you're going to go through. So you're starting from Excel, you move into Excel and statistics, you move into statistics, then you keep growing in your knowledge. So even if you're a beginner and you're just starting, you find out that everything is, introduction. We start from the basic introduction. So introduction to data science you see introduction to Excel. So even though you've not used Excel before, and you're looking to getting started, so you see it here, introduction to Microsoft Excel. That's where I'll start from. I'll just show you how robust this particular platform is, okay? And how the materials are structured, okay? So you have everything there that is walking you through step by step. What is a row? What is a column? What is Excel? What's a formula bar? What's a name bar? So all the things that you need to learn about Excel for a beginner, you see data types in Excel, teaching you all the basic things in Microsoft Excel. Now, these are videos readily available for you to learn. This is what we call the Watch Me Do It videos. Okay, so these are extra materials that will get you started. Now, I'm going to show you the live class where we keep our live class. So even if you miss the live class, you also get access to the recording of the live class. So you get access to the recording of the live class. So I'm going to go to the guys that started in the April cohort. These guys that did the April cohort, okay? All right, so I'm going to close Classroom and you find out, you see all the materials are there, okay? So I'll show you the live classes and the recordings available in there. So you see Excel, Excel live class, you see data cleaning with Excel. This is your first live class. You see this class solution is there. You have the session recording, so you have access to the session itself. So even if you miss the session, you still have access to the recording of the session, all right? So you see it here, data cleaning with Excel. This is a live class. So this is when we say we have blended training curriculum. So you have the videos, the self-paced videos for you to watch at your own pace, okay? So for you to watch at your own pace and learn while you are practicing. And you also have the live classes, which are case study based. So this is a case study. I'll show you the case study now, okay? This is a case study, all right? Why data cleaning, okay? As a data scientist, data cleaning is very important, okay? So I'm going to just scroll back a bit so I can get the case study. Okay, I'm going to show you the case study. Okay, the material, every material is on the platform. So let me just show you the material, past material. So this is the presentation slides. I'm going to show you that in a few seconds. So this is the case study. See, so now this is the case study. The e-commerce firm has been experiencing an increase in product returns, leading to higher operational costs and decreased customer satisfaction. Management believes that by understanding the reason behind returns and addressing any underlying issues, they can optimize their product offerings and enhance overall shopping experience for customers. So this is the background. Now, what is your job as a data scientist? This is literally the first class, Excel. Okay, the first class that you're going to be doing, you're already working on the case study. So the data science team has been assigned a project to analyze product returns to identify trends and patterns that could help improve customer satisfaction and reduce return rates. The company has provided the dataset containing information about product returns, including product ID and so on and so forth. Okay, what's your task? As a junior data scientist, you are tasked to clean and pre-process the dataset to ensure its reliability and suitability for analysis. You will need to perform various data cleaning steps, including handling missing data, converting data types, ensuring consistency, addressing data integrity issues, and removing duplicates. So this is what you'll be working on in this particular case study. And that's what they will be doing in the live class. So you have access to both the live class, okay? So this is where the instructor, you have an instructor that'll be walking you through, what you need to do, okay? And you still have the LMS, the live class, you have the pre-recorded videos, self-paced videos for you to work on this. So let's take a look at a typical one, okay? In any of the videos, okay? So yeah, all the classes of that. So you have materials, you have live classes, you have everything, access to everything to get you started. So, and even if you're a slow learner, don't worry. You have the self-paced that will teach you. You have the live classes that are recorded. You can watch it as many times as you want. And guess what? Again, another interesting thing is you have lifetime access to the materials. So once you start today, you would have lifetime access to the LMS, and you would also have lifetime access to the live recording. So you have access to everything. Okay. So if you're looking to get started and you want to get embedded in a community that understands you, getting started as a beginner, we understand. Hence the reason why we have everything robust within the platform. So you have access to as many material resource to get you started. Okay. Now, in terms of the timing for the classes, I can see somebody asking questions about the time. The time we are quite flexible with our time. Okay, so we currently have 2 time zones that we're dealing with. So if you are in the US or if you are in West Africa, we have the time zone that will suit you the best. So if you're looking to get it started in data science and for timing, I'm just going to buttress on that a little bit. Okay. Okay, so for timing, we have the guys in West Africa. Okay, West Africa. So the time is in West African time. So the guys in UK, this will cover the guys in the UK and the guys in Africa. Okay, anywhere you are in Africa, literally. Okay, or Europe. Okay, so we have the morning session. Okay, so this time if you're within this particular region, all right, the time is 11 a.m. okay to 2 p.m. West African time. Okay, so if you are in UK, you are anywhere in Europe, or you're in anywhere in Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, South Africa, it is 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. West African time. Okay, so that's for people that are looking to getting started within those time zones. Okay, now if you are in Europe, if you're in the US, let's say you're in the US or you're in Canada, okay, all right. Do you have anybody here? What about those in Ghana? That's the same time zone for the guys in Canada and the rest of. That's the same time zone. So please, before I go ahead, if you have any question, please raise your hands if you have any question at all. Okay? If you have any question at all, just raise up your hand. I'll be happy to take your questions. Okay? I'll be happy to take your questions. So if you have any question, just raise your hands and I'll be happy to take your questions. Okay? So okay, what was I? And it's the guys in the US or in Canada, okay? So the time is between that will be 4 p.m. okay to 7 p.m. West African time. So that would translate to for the guys in the US and Canada, it's going to be in the morning for you guys. It's going to be in the morning, and that will be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. also. All right, Mountain Standard Time. So 10 to 1 p.m. 10 to 1 p.m. So that will be 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that will be 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. West African time. Okay. All right. So I think that answers the questions. Okay. If there's any other thing, please raise up your hand and I'll be happy to answer your questions. All right. So go ahead, Stephen. I'm going to unmute you so you can ask your question. Okay. We're going to be calling it a day in the next few minutes. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask your questions.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yes, Stephen, go ahead. Thank you. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask, which of the course you like take? Was data analysis or data science?
What's data analyst
Or
for
maybe-
data science?
Yeah, which is better? Like, I want to go for a course. Should I go for data analysis or data science? Which of it? Are they the same thing?
They are not the same thing. So there's quite a number of distinctions between the two roles, okay? And I'll do that in a few seconds so you understand. So you'll be the one to know what roles you want to go into, based on your preference. So we have the role of the data analyst, okay, and you have the role of the data scientist. So the data analyst will do only 2 things, okay, and the data scientist will do about 3 things. Okay, so data analyst will only do what we call descriptive analytics and diagnostic. Okay, analytics. So the data scientist on the flip end will do 3. The data scientist will do descriptive, diagnostic, and predictive analytics. So what does all these things, what do they mean? Basically, descriptive is saying what happened, answering the question, what happened. So if you remember when Chata was doing a visualization, she created a pie chart, okay? And in the pie chart, it looked like this. So you had more male, okay? You had male, 67% of sales, okay? That's basically telling a story around what happened in the business. When you're looking at total sales, you can easily see that, okay, male constitutes 67% of our total sales in, let's say, 2023. That's exactly what happened in 2023. Within a time period, this is what happened within that time period. Now, diagnostic analytics is why did it happen? Why did it happen? Okay, did it happen? Okay, so why did it happen? Why did we have more male generating more sales than any other gender? Okay, we need to know why. Is it because of the brand? Is it because of marketing? Why do we have more male sales than any other gender? So we need to know why that particular thing happened. We need to know why it happened. So we know that in sales, for our total sales in 2023, more males, generated more sales. Why? We need to know why. Okay, the reason why is the moment you know why, you might want to try to see how you can include more females. Okay, you might want to find out, okay, if sales are more generated by the male category, can we even focus more on the male guys to see how we can milk more sales from any male across the world? Do you understand? So you need to know why certain things are happening. So you can either do more or do less. All right. Now, the last one is predictive analytics, which is now what will happen. What will, okay, happen. So now this is you now looking into the future. 2024, what our total sales going to be like? What will total sales be like in 2024? So you are ending 2023, you know that male constitute majority of the sales, and you also know why it happened. Now, going into 2024, what will happen? Okay, so this is where the data science do now start doing what we call statistical modeling. Okay, all right, statistical modeling. You start to do what we call machine learning and machine learning. I will just say ML. So this is why the data scientists need to learn programming language like Python. Okay, in order for them to be building predictive models. Okay, that will be able to look into the future and tell you what will happen in the future. So the data analyst would only be able to do descriptive and diagnostic analytics. But the data scientist, on the other hand, will do descriptive, will do diagnostic, and even add one more, which is predictive. So now, if you don't want to be doing machine learning, statistical modeling, you don't want to be doing all those, the statistics and all that, which is not difficult. It's just the fear, like programming now. If you've never programmed before, you'll be afraid of it. But because you're in an environment that allows you to learn, you understand it better. So that's exactly what we do for you. So all these things, statistical modeling, machine learning, they're not as difficult as you think it is. You just need somebody that will be able to guide you through it. So if that's something that you're looking for, then data science will be good for you. So now, a lot of people will say that, oh, can the data scientist can do the role of a data analyst. So descriptive, diagnostic, you can do it. The other thing is just that you would do a bit more in terms of the technicality, predictive analytics, programming, and so on and so forth. But the data analyst cannot do the job of a data scientist. But the data scientist won't be able to do the job of a data analyst. Does that make sense? So those are the kind of things, those are like the major things that you need to know about this, okay? All right. I think the last thing I'll talk about is the data that they work with. So the type of data. Okay. So data is divided into two types. I'm going to end here. Okay. So data is divided into two types. You have structured data, and you have unstructured. Okay. Structured basically is like the table that we used today, the data frame. So basically it has rows and columns. That's what it means. That's what it means. So it's a table. Structure means it's a table. It has a structure. There is a row, there is a column. Basically, that is it. Unstructured, on the flip side, it's pictures. Pictures, videos, basically data that cannot fit into a table. Data that cannot fit into a table, a picture, a video, an audio file, okay? Anything really, any kind of data that cannot fit into a table is regarded as unstructured. So now the data analyst will only work with structured data. The data analyst would only work with structured data in rows and column. Okay, would only work with structured data. Well, you see, the data scientist, okay, we work with both structured and unstructured data. So you'll be able to analyze structured data, and you would also be able to analyze unstructured data. Okay, so with these few points of mine, have I convinced you or have I confused you on the road to take, Stephen? Do you want to go ahead?
No, thank you very much. In fact, now I have like a broad idea of the difference between a data science and a data analyst. Thank you so much. That's all I wanted to share.
All right, so
Thank you.
ensure that you secure your discount as soon as possible. Get started now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I will.
Thanks a lot for that. Very brilliant question. All right, guys, thank you very much. So I'm just gonna give you guys a chance to unmute yourself because I would like to get the feedback from you guys. And I want you guys to try, what we've done today. So a lot of people that are looking to getting started to writing code, to do programming, to data science and all that, they feel intimidated for the first time. So what I want you to do is take out time, like if today or maybe tomorrow, okay, the recording and everything will be sent to you. I want you to try to analyze, try to just walk around it, okay? And you see that AI is not going to take your job. AI is only going to make your job faster, to make it more efficient. So rather than, writing this bulk of code, okay, rather than writing all that bulk of code that we did today, all right? Just give me a second. I'm going to bring back my screen, okay, my browser rather, okay? Where is my code base? Give me a second. We're done with today's session anyways. Okay, so rather than writing all this code by yourself, you can actually do the things that you need to do. So now somebody was asking a question about bringing in data sets. Quite easy. So I'll just say, let me just quickly show you quickly. There is a way you can do it. Equals to data equals to PD, which is pandas data frame. So let me just import PDs, import pandas. So, okay, import pandas as PD. Okay, so I'm going to say the data, okay, equals to PD dot read underscore CSV. So if it's an Excel, like a CSV file I want to connect to, okay, let's say the data set is on my system. Let me just get a data set I can use on my system. Okay, give me a second. I'm just going to look for a random data set on my laptop. So I'm going to look at case studies. Let's say, okay, so I have this data set currently, loan analytics. Okay, loan analytics. Let me just open it for you to see how it looks like. So I'm just going to, this is an Excel, a CSV file on my system. Okay, I'm going to bring it in for you to see how the data set looks like. So this is the data set. It's a loan data set for an actual bank, all right, in the UK. All right. So, but anyways, we'll talk about that. These are kind of case studies you get to work with. So this is a loan data set, okay, of a bank loan, the region. You see the branch there, Bristol, Belfast, Leeds, Liverpool, and you see the customer ID, the age of the customer, the job type, of that customer, the marital status, and so on. So let's say I want to bring this data into Python. Okay, all I need is I need a file path. Give me a second. So I need the file path. So just right click on the data sets. I'll copy the file path, Okay, I'll put R. Okay, and run it. Okay, sorry. All right. All right. And I'll run it. Okay, so now with this particular one, all right, so I would use the other technique, which is just to mount the mount. Okay, connect to Google Drive. All right, so I can actually connect to my Google Drive rather than even going through this longer process. Okay, okay, excellent. So read Excel. Okay. Sorry, give me a second. Blah blah blah. So I'll just go ahead to. So I have another data set in there so I could reuse, which is slightly faster. All right. So necessary step can be taken in order for you. I don't want to waste too much time. We're already taking the. I wanted to do this in 2 hours. Okay. Sorry, it's still loading. Give me a second. All right, but anyways, there are quite a number of what you can use pandas, you can connect to your data frame, you can connect to SQL Server, you can connect to any form of database structure in order for you to get started. So there are quite a number of ways you can actually use that, and you can use that in creating your analysis and so on and so forth. So the key thing is getting started, all right, register for the training program, getting access to the discounts that you want to work with, and then getting started. The training program is going to start on the 1st of June, 2024. And like I mentioned, there's a ton of testimonials of people getting jobs across the world. Okay. And you can always, like I showed you earlier, this is Shade, she got a job in the UK. Zainab got a job as a data manager with one of the top companies also, and she's working remotely currently. Verna got a job in Canada, Ikma got a job as a data analyst, and you see a lot of people getting jobs across the world. And that's the reason why I said you can check out our YouTube page. All right, so all you need to do is just go to YouTube, okay, and search for Tenalytics, and you'll see a ton of people that have gone ahead to securing their dream job, okay, working for tech companies across the world. Okay, so once you click on Tenalytics, I will show you again, click on playlist, okay, and you'll see testimonials. All you need to do is just click on testimonials, okay.
Hi everyone,
and they show you a lot of these guys have gone ahead to getting their dream job within the tech space. So listen to them, all right? Listen to them, get started as soon as possible. So
hi everyone, my name is Shade Oluwatosi. I want to talk to you about analytics today. I also did the program, that's the data science program. It's actually landed me my first tech job right here in the UK, and I do not have any previous experience. So one thing that I would really say that I like about analytics is the support that they provide. The support, it comes in terms of mentorship section, it comes in form of CV reviews, and also LinkedIn optimization. I am going to recommend Analytics to every Black person that I know that are interested in tech. I'm really going to recommend them to everyone that I really know. Thank you.
All right. So Shade is currently also in the process of landing another job, another high-paying job, also in Canada. And those are the kind of people that you want to listen to. So we have a ton of them that have gone on to get data science, data analysts, business analyst roles across the UK, US, Canada, working remotely. All right. And the testimonials are there. All you need to do is go to the platform, watch these guys. So like I mentioned at the start of the session, it looks impossible at the start. But the key thing that makes you different from these people are the fact that they started. Okay. So if you're looking to get this started, please don't waste your time. All right. Get started, secure your discount, and let's get working. Okay. So once you pay for the training program, you would get access to the website, the LMS, where you can start to watch videos, where you can start to practice, okay, where you can start to practice, you can start to learn things about data science, starting from Excel to Excel and statistics to statistical concepts. So you see everything, categorical data visualization, forecasting using Excel, Tableau for data science, SQL. You get access to everything and you can start to learn. So the key thing is getting access to the platform. So register today, secure a discount, and let's get started. All right, guys. So that's what I'm going to call it today. If you had a wonderful time today, please, I want to see your hand. I want to see, drop a 1 in the chat. If you had a wonderful time today, drop a 1 in the chat and let's call it a day today. All right. Let's call it a day today. Okay, fantastic. I can see the ones coming in. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys to unmute yourself. Okay, okay, yes, fantastic. All right, so anyways, thank you very much. Looking forward for you to getting started. Okay, and if you have any question, please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions, and we'll be happy to, to take on. So for you guys that joined late, you get the recording. Please try to practice alongside me. Once you get the recording, try to practice alongside with me, and you'll see, you'll enjoy yourself. All right, thank you very much. I enjoyed myself. You guys are awesome. Looking forward to having you in our session. Bye for now, guys, and see you later. Bye, everyone. Bye, guys.